artist. Today we're going to talk about some different techniques you can try with chalk pastels after you have your oil pastel drawing. So I have a simple diamond here, or sort of like gemstone, that I'm going to draw for you today and show you some techniques. So two things to remember with chalk pastels is that you are going to get them on your hands. It's going to be messy, and that's just okay. And also they're super dusty, so make sure that you, as much as you might want to, please don't blow the dust away, because if the dust gets in your face or somebody else's face, it can kind of hurt. So let's just make sure we're not blowing it, and we understand that we are going to get our hands a little messy. So our objective is to cover our paper completely with the chalk pastel. The cool thing about it is you don't have to press hard, and you don't have to color neatly, because you're going to blend with your fingers. So let's see what I think I'm going to do some blue mixing. So I've got a couple of colors here. I've got a light blue and a dark blue, and I'm going to color in a little bit. See how it's not perfect, and that's okay. I'm going to take my dark blue and color the bottom half. It's already getting really kind of dusty, and that's okay, because it won't be dusty later. After you've colored it in some space, and you can see it's not perfectly colored, you're going to take one of your fingers and rub it to blend it. Nice. Now, as you can see, it's covering up some of my oil pastel, but don't worry, because we're going to take care of that later. I actually think I might want to add a little white up here. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so now I've got this dust on my paper. So if you want to get rid of some of the dust, what you're going to do is just take your paper, turn it to the side, and tap it. Because there's paper on your table, and we're just going to let that paper just collect all the dust, okay? Now I'm going to move to the bottom, and oops, that happens. And guess what? If it breaks, just put half that breaks into the container, and then, okay, I lost you there for a second. Sorry. So when my camera cut out, I finished coloring my sort of rhinestone, gem, diamond, I don't know what it is, something nice and sparkly. And I am going to do the background now. Now it's kind of dark. My gem is dark, so I kind of want to do a bright background so it sticks out. So I'm going to think about what are some colors that stick out against blue. And I'm thinking like a nice bright orange might be nice, but it's just so much more interesting when you mix colors. So I think I might do orange mixed with pink. Let's do that, orange mixed with pink. So I think I'm gonna do maybe like a gradient, and I'm going to do orange up here. And I don't know if you notice, I kind of hold the chalk pastel like this, and that just helps me a little bit better. You can hold it like a regular crayon if you want to, though. I like to hold it like this. I don't know why. And once again, I want to remind you, it doesn't have to be really neat coloring. It can be kind of messy. Do the pink down here. And just for fun, I'm going to add one extra color of pink to mix in, and a little bit of maybe like a yellow, like a goldenish. Oh yeah, perfect. a goldenish yellow to mix in with my yellow orange there. Okay, so now time to blend again. You can see this process is pretty quick and it's always really fun. Now that background gave me a lot of dust, so I'm gonna tip it one more time. And I'm all done with my chalk pastel. Now, I'm not done with my project yet though, because what I'm gonna do before I say I'm all done is I'm gonna take my oil pastel one more time and I'm gonna trace over my lines, and it's really gonna make it pop. So let me show you what I mean. I'm gonna press hard with my oil pastel and go over my original lines. Wow. Do you see the difference between the bottom part of my gem and the top part? It really pops. So that's what you're gonna do with your chalk pastel drawing. You're gonna color with chalk pastel, blend, and when it's all finished, you're gonna retrace over your oil pastel lines. Happy creating!